Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to tell you about a story of heroes Islam. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Khalid bin Walid, known as the Sword of Allah, or in Arabic is Saifullah, is one of the most legendary figures in Islamic story. His courage, leadership, and ingenuity in military strategy made him a hero recognized and respected by friend and foe alike. His life story is full of inspiring adventures, thrilling battles, and incredible victories. Let's explore his heroic story from his youth to his glorious end. Youth and background. Khalid bin Walid was born around 592 AD in the city of Mecca into the noble family of Banu Makhzum. This family has part of the Quraysh tribe, the tribe from which the Prophet Muhammad came. His father, Walid bin al-Mughirah, was a respected and wealthy leader. So Khalid grew up in an environment filled with wealth and influence. As a young man, Khalid received a good education and was trained in the arts of warfare, including reading, archery, and using a sword. The beginning of the military career, Battle of Uhud. Khalid bin Walid's name was first recognized in military history during the Battle of Uhud in 925 AD. At that time, he was still on the side of the Quraysh who opposite the Muslims. In this battle, this Khalid led and Quraysh cleverly and managed to take advantage of a gap in the Muslim defense, which occurred because most of the Muslim archers abandoned their positions with his skill. Khalid managed to counter attack and inflict a major defeat on the Muslim force. However, this victory did not last long, last long and instead became the turning point that led him to Islam. Conversion to Islam. After the Battle of Uhud, Khalid bin Walid began to pay closer attention to the developer of Islam. He admired the teaching of Prophet Muhammad SAW and how Islam was growing despite facing many challenges in 929 AD. Khalid decided to embrace Islam. He went to Medina welcomed by the Muslims, as they knew that Khalid was a talented general and had great potential to help their cause. Battle of Mu'tah, the first test. After his conversion to Islam, Khalid was soon faced with his first major test in the Battle of Mu'tah in 929 AD. This battle took place in the region now known as Jordan, between Muslim force and a much larger Byzantine army. Khalid was not initially in primary command, but the three Muslim commanders fell. He assumed leadership, despite facing a much larger enemy force. Khalid used brilliant tactics to protect the Muslim troops and managed to bring them back to Medina with the minimal loss. because of the bravery, and Prophet Muhammad gave him the nickname Saifullah or Sword of Allah. Conquest of Mecca and Battle of Hunain in 930 AD. Khalid bin Walid played an important role in the conquest of Mecca. When the Prophet Muhammad decided to end hostilities with the Quraysh and capture Mecca, Khalid led one wing on of the Muslim army. The conquest of Mecca went off without much resistance, signaling the beginning of a new era in Islamic story. Not long after Khalid participated in the Battle of Hunain, the Muslim force have the Hawazin and Tariq tribes who were led against them. Although the Muslim troops had a hard time at the first, Khalid showed with courage by fighting back, back and reorganizing the troops, which eventually brought victory to the Muslims. His success in this battle further cemented his reputation as an accomplished military commander. Khalifa expansion under Abu Bakr. After the death of the Prophet Muhammad in the 932 AD, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq is appointed as the first Caliph. During his reign, Khalid bin Walid played a key role in fighting the apostasy movement known as the War of Ridha. Some Arab tribes refused to pay zakat and rebelled against the Caliphate. Khalid was assigned to deal with his rebellion, and with his intelligence, he managed to subdue the rebellions tribes and restore stability in the Arab Peninsula. The conquest of Iraq and Sham. After successfully suppressing rebel at home, Khalifah Abu Bakr attention turned outside the Arabian Peninsula. Khalid bin Walid was assigned to lead the conquest of Iraq and Sham, or Syria. These conquests were part of the expansion efforts of the nascent Islamic Caliphate. Khalid began his military campaign in Iraq with a series of religious victories against the Persian Sassanid forces. He captured the city of Hira and defeated two Persian forces in several important battles. Afterward, Khalifa was ordered to lead an army to the Levant to confront the Byzantine Empire. Battle of Yarmouk, the Pennants of Glory. The Battle of Yarmouk, which took place in 936, at, was one of the largest and most decisive battles in Islamic history. The Muslim army, led by bin Walid, faced a much larger Byzantine army near the Yarmouk River. Despite being outnumbered, the Muslim army managed to achieve a great victory thanks to Khalid's brilliant leadership and strategy. Khalid used complex tactical formation and made clever use of the battlefield. He also managed to keep the morale of his troops high despite facing a much more numerous enemy. The victory at Yarmouk paved the way for further conquests in the Levant and cement Islam's position in the religion. End times and legacy. After the victory at Yarmouk, Khalid bin Walid continued to participate in several other military campaigns. However, during the reign of Caliph Umar bin Khattab, Khalid was dismissed from his post as commander-in-chief. Umar preferred not to highlight one individual too much and was concerned that Khalid's popularity could threaten the stability of the Caliphate. Despite this, Khalid remained loyal to the Caliphate and continued the fight as an ordinary soldier. He died in 1642 AD in Qom, Syria. Khalid bin Walid left behind a remarkable legacy as one of the great military commanders in history. His bravery, skill in strategy, and dedication to Islam made him remembered as a legend hero. Khalid bin Walid, the Sword of Allah, is a symbol of valor and military expertise in Islam history. From the beginning of his brilliant military career to the end of his defeated life, Khalid showed what could be achieved by an individual committed to his beliefs and cause his legacy live on in the stories and history of Muslims, inspiring generator after generation to be brave, strategic smartly, and stay true to the right cause. So maybe it's all for me. Sorry if I got a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.